Moving on, India is the world's third largest Muslim population, and during Ramadan, not only the Indian Muslims carry out fasting ritual for one whole month, but the Indonesian Muslims living in India also get the fasting experience in a different country. Of course, with its own challenges and stories. Joining us at the studio today is an Indonesian diaspora, Mega from Gujarat. She joins via Zoom to share her first-time fasting experience in India. Hello, Mega. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Good evening, Mr. Uli. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm very good right now.
Alhamdulillah. So, Mega, tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you manage to end up in India, and how long have you been staying there?
Okay, so I'm Mega May. Now I'm as a student in India, especially in Gujarat state, in Gujarat University. I'm pursuing my master's in journalism, and I'm staying in India. It's approximately kind of 7 months only. And I end up in India because I got scholarship as a student from ICCR. It's like from Indian Embassy scholarship.
That is wonderful. And how do you like India so far?
Yes, so far for me it's not bad because Gujarat is for me it's still same like in Jakarta, because before I was live in Jakarta and Gujarat it's not really different. But I have no idea with another state in India because yes, I've been in Delhi too, and I've been in Rajasthan too. But it's a little bit different with Indonesia. But so far in Rajasthan, it's fine for me.
That's wonderful to hear. So earlier we talked about the culture in India. So how do you see the tradition of Indian people in welcoming the fasting month of Ramadan, or during Ramadan? Is the tradition the same? If it's different, and how's the difference between India and Indonesia?
Okay, so this is like something new also for me in India. And yes, of course, mostly are same because we are Muslim, but also some of them is also has a different culture. Like when they are welcoming Ramadan, Muslim people in India also they have like, we are in Indonesia, we call it ziarah when we come to in our family buried ground, and but people in India they call it as takziah. They will come also to their family buried ground and sprinkle the flowers, and they will also cook some food and they put it into the table, and they will did it in the last month of Shaban or before the Ramadan. And also during Ramadan, it's mostly same, mostly totally same, not totally same, but mostly same. Like they also have sehri, iftar, sehri, sahur. It's we call sehri here, and iftar is yes, when we are breaking our fasting. And they are also reciting Quran during waiting after they iftar, after they breaking fast. They usually will reciting Quran in masjid for wait Isha time. And also there is they also have like sehri parade. Like before sehri, the people and kids will waking up people with some instruments like this.
That is very interesting. Do you have any Indian friends who are also Muslim in Gujarat?
Yes, but not much because there's less Muslim in Gujarat. But I have it.
I see. So being friends with them, I'm sure that you've seen how they live. Probably they have a little bit different way of doing Ramadan also. What are the kind of things that, during Ramadan that is very uniquely Indian that you've witnessed so far?
Oh, okay. So the most unique for me during Ramadan in India is we used to have ngabuburit in Indonesia, but in India there is no, they don't have ngabuburit. Like ngabuburit is passing or killing time before Isha, before I'm sorry, I mean before Maghrib or before we are breaking fasting. But so far I never find people. I find less people when they are passing time or killing time before Maghrib. But they will out of home or they will seeking some food after Tarawih. So they just during iftar they will have some dates and water, and they will having prayer times, and after that they will reciting Quran or just have some chit chats in masjid, and after that they will continue to Isha prayers. After Isha prayers and Tarawih, they will go out of home for seeking some food like chicken tandoori or biryani or something. So after Tarawih, this is the market time will crowded full of people. Even I can't step one step forward, come to forward because there is so much people after Tarawih.
That sounds really exciting. So let's talk about the sahur. I mean, probably in Indonesia, we have a tradition with being woken up from the mosque or people outside our houses, making noises, waking people up. Do you experience the same thing? And how has your sahur has been while you study there in Gujarat?
Okay, so because I'm not living in a Muslim society area, I have no experience with this all. But my friends, they live in Muslim society area. So yes, they told me if yes, we have like Sehri parade here. The kids, the child, they will wake up. They will make us wake up with some noises, with some instrument like bucket or like a drum or like doll. Doll is like a traditional instrument from Gujarat. They will wake up people with this instrument. But for my society, because this is not Muslim society, I didn't find any similar things with it. But yes, in Muslim society, of course, you will find it.
Let's talk about the diaspora over there. I imagine you keep in touch with Indonesians as well. Your friends, probably some Indonesians living over there. Do you have any regular activities during Ramadan to do together or something like that?
Yes, in Gujarat, we have like 17 members of Student Association of Indonesia in Gujarat, but mostly we will have iftar together or breaking fasting together, like 7 or 8 members. And yes, we will cook together. We have in touch together during Ramadan, and also we have like some new family from India. Also, they live in Muslim society area, and they are oftenly invite us to come their house. Let's get iftar with us. We will cook for you, and of course, we will come to their places, their houses. So like 7 or 8%, like we are Indonesian, we come to our new family houses in India, and they cook for us. But yeah, India is mostly they don't eat rice, and they don't eat like us rice or some we call gorengan. They don't have it. Yeah, so we have to. Oh, so this is the unique thing. If you want to eat rice, you have to request to them because they don't eat rice like normally people in Indonesia eat rice.
So they don't do that every day like Indonesians, yeah? I mean, we can't live without rice, right?
Yeah, of course we don't.
That sounds very heartwarming. So tell me about your favorite takjil. I imagine now you have different options. Like in Indonesia, probably you have the usual favorites, but now you live in Gujarat. I imagine some days you have Indonesian takjil and probably sometimes you have Indian takjil. Tell us more about it.
Okay, so because Indian people don't have like ngabuburit like us or killing time, passing time before Maghrib. Mostly they don't have takjil. They just like eat chicken like this. I like chicken tandoori. I like chicken muglai. I like chicken biryani. But for takjil, I prefer to cook it by myself. I will cook bakwan. Even when I was in Delhi, like 2 days ago, we made our own dishes tempe. We made tempe. So we just make it like from zero to hero tempe because we really craving for tempe in iftar.
That sounds very exciting. Last question. Do you miss any food from Indonesia? And if so, what food or drinks that you miss the most?
Of course, I really miss nastar in Ramadan. Of course, there is so much nastar in Indonesia. Yes, we can get a nastar here, but only in Mumbai because mostly people in Mumbai is a lot of Indonesian over there, and they are selling like Indonesian bazaar. They will sell nastar and a lot of Indonesian stuff. But I can't make nastar, so I just make tempe by my own. I also miss tempe.
Okay. Well, Mega, thank you so much for talking to us. It's been such a great time listening to your stories, and please give our best regards to your family and friends in India.
Thank you, Mr. Rul.
Take care.
Ramadan Kareem.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.